Welcome to an all-new episode of What's Up. This week on What's Up, learn about the Oscars with our guest host, check out an upcoming pageant hosted by the Sigma 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 sorority, go over the upcoming Kentucky caucus with a former host, and Mike faces a challenge in a race against the clock.
All that and more on What's Up with Jacob Miller,
Ricky Nelson,
Morgan Casto,
Mike Jones.
It's time for What's Up.
Welcome to the show. How are you guys doing today?
pretty good.
wonderful.
Good. Well, as you can see, Morgan couldn't be with us today, so we have a special guest host. This is Alyssa. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So you have a radio talk show on campus, correct?
Yes, this semester, me and Sam Lambert, one of my friends, we started a radio show called Radio Scum, and it comes on Wednesdays at 6, and we play different genres each week, so tune in to our show. It's really cool.
Okay, so do you guys just do music?
Yeah,
Do you talk?
we talk a little bit,
Okay.
but we haven't talked very much. You know, we've tried to fit in as much music as we can.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun.
Okay, sweet. And this actually isn't your first experience with What's Up, correct?
No, it is not. I worked on this last semester.
Great.
But I was assistant director last semester.
Yeah.
So,
And Chad's no longer here.
yeah.
So,
So sad.
so Miss Chad.
Yeah.
Well, you're here today to also help us talk about the Oscars.
Yes.
That were on
Yes.
Sunday, that were amazing,
Wonderful.
to say the least. I mean, personally,
So
that's
good.
what I thought.
So good.
My favorite part about it was Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Yes.
Performance.
I
It was
cried.
amazing.
So good.
I cried. Like, I had
Well-
tears. Like, I was bawling.
Yes.
I
and
got so emotional.
And even Joe Biden's introduction
It
for her
was
before that.
magnificent.
Standing ovation.
Yep.
Like I was like
I wasn't
the Vice
expecting
President
it.
of the United States.
I don't think there was
Yeah.
a dry eye in
Was
the house.
No,
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately, I missed
kudos.
that part. I missed that part. I tuned in a little bit too late.
What did you see?
He just wanted
I
to
saw
see
the
if
important
Leo
stuff at the end.
won his Oscar. He just wanted to see if Leo.
Yeah, which
I saw the last
he did.
Finally did.
Yeah.
Finally did. Finally
Congratulations,
won that
Leo.
Oscar.
Good
He's
job.
had 5 or 6 nominations
For Best Actor, and he finally got
for
one.
Best Actor, and he finally got it. So,
Finally.
do you guys think that was like maybe the Academy, like feeling sorry for him?
No.
Like,
No
He
way.
deserved it.
like
No way.
you know,
He's
like
definitely
playing
earned it.
You think so?
Yes.
Well, obviously.
The,
But like,
the
I think-
Revenant looked really.
did you see it?
Intense. I haven't seen it. I've watched
Oh.
all of the trailers, and I know that there's one part where they like try to bury Leo's character like alive in the snow, and then he like
Yeah.
crawls out and.
Leo,
It's so good.
he probably. I
No,
have
it's
seen the
he's
movie.
definitely deserving of it.
Oh
I
yeah.
have seen the movie, and he puts 110 into it. I mean, you feel bad for him.
And
throughout
his
the entire movie.
acceptance speech afterwards, I loved it.
Yeah,
'Cause
It was
yeah.
amazing.
It was just about the movie and just,
Yeah, no, he said, I think he was talking about, I think he made it less about himself too.
Yeah,
Yes.
he
Which I think
did.
was important.
yeah.
Yep.
He didn't act surprised. He didn't freak out.
Yeah. Nope.
I'm
He
pretty
was
sure
very
even,
humble.
Even if
Yeah.
he lost, I feel like he would have been okay with it. I feel like he has like inner peace
He's an awesome
at this
human.
point. He's an awesome human being.
Yes.
Do you think he would have been okay with not walking away with that Oscar after all that work for The Revenant?
I think he
I
would.
think
I
he
think,
would
I think
have.
he would have been
because
okay
he
with
won,
it. At first, he would have been mad, but I think
he
would
won
have
the
been
Golden
okay with it.
Globe for it and the SAG award for
Yeah.
it. So I think he would have been okay.
Well, I think it's just interesting how he's, been such a renowned actor for so long, and for him not to get one up till this point, because he started so young too.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's very rare for actors to have such a young career and be so successful
Yeah.
when they're older
Child stars
too.
usually don't make it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just think that's astounding. So congratulations, Leonardo DiCaprio.
You go,
Finally.
Leo.
Finally for your Oscar.
You got it.
Everyone is excited for you.
We're so excited.
And Chris Rock did an amazing job hosting.
Yes.
He was so eloquent, flawless.
He was funny.
He was funny.
He needs to do
clearly.
He sold Girl Scout cookies.
He needs to host again. He needs to host
You
again.
I mean,
think
I
so?
wish I was at the Oscars just for the Girl
I
Scout
know.
cookies.
That's my goal for that's one of my bucket lists is to attend some form of award show.
Yes.
So I don't know, but the Tonys are coming up, I think, in July. So that's probably
Love
one
the
of my all-time
Tonys.
favorites
Love
is to
the
watch.
Tonys.
So, and then another important thing was Amy Winehouse's documentary.
Documentary one.
Won the docu. So
Yeah.
I think that's amazing because she was an amazing artist and all of her work was
Brie Larson
perfection.
won
Yep.
Brie
for
Larson.
Best
I,
Actress.
I liked her acceptance speech the best.
She is also a
She-
wonderful human being.
Yes.
I love it. The thing I love about award shows is when the award recipients use their platform to talk about something bigger than
Yeah,
them.
other than themselves.
Which I think a lot of people took advantage of this time.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I think they're doing it right.
them adding the thank yous of every winner at the bottom. That way
Yeah.
you don't have to
Rolling
go through
across
all
the
of them.
screen.
Yeah.
And then that saves time because it was a 3-hour. It's a 3-hour award show, but I think
Yeah.
it should be still chopped down to like an hour, 2 hours.
It was 2.5. They delayed it until
Yeah.
8:30 to start.
So if you missed the Oscars, make sure you check out all the information about it online. Everyone's posted about it, so you guys can find it anywhere. And Alyssa's going to catch up with us later in the episode to talk about some construction on campus, and we're going to play a little game with Mike Jones later. So after the break, we'll see you after that, okay? Welcome back from that break. We are joined by a special guest. Her name is Megan Sharp, and you're actually a communications student here, correct?
Correct.
So you're familiar with the studio and the studio life and everything. And you
definitely.
actually worked on What's Up for a little bit of time.
Yes, I
correct?
did. 2 seasons ago, I was a kind of mix of everything.
Yeah.
We just
I
have
didn't really have
we
a
have a
job.
bunch of former What's Up
Yep,
members on. We
on
have,
today.
Yeah, so
Woo!
it's great to have you back.
Definitely great to be back.
And so you're also part of a sorority on campus, correct?
Yes, I
And-
am a member of Tri Sigma here at Moorhead State. And I'm actually here to talk about our second annual Women of Character pageant.
Wonderful. So go ahead and tell us what the Women of Character pageant is.
Okay, so the Women of Character pageant is exactly what it sounds like. It's a pageant for women of character. It's going to be April 5th, 2016, in Duncan Recital Hall, and that's in Baird, at 7 p.m. So a Woman of Character pageant is like all of the organizations come together and they send one woman in to represent their organization. So even What's Up can send in somebody to be in the
Okay.
Women
There we
of
go.
Character
Yeah,
pageant.
Yeah, there we
definitely.
go.
We'll put someone in.
So,
sometime.
and then it's a basic pageant. You know, you have your evening gown and you have casual wear and then you have a talent. But it's not judged like a normal pageant would be, like Miss America or whatever. It's solely based on you showing how you're a woman of character. So like instead of it being, you know, all of it's about talent and all of it's about stage presence, the main points come from how you answer the onstage question, which is about being a woman of character.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely.
So, do people pay to see this event, or is it free?
Yes, it is. It is a paid event. Ticket prices have not been settled quite yet.
Yeah.
We're still working on that. But all of the proceeds do go to the Sigma 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 Foundation, which consists of 3 different parts: scholarship, leadership, and philanthropy. Our scholarship is exactly what it sounds like. There's a scholarship that goes out to a Sigma woman every semester, and that is funded by the foundation. Leadership, which are leadership opportunities like Dumb and Women of Character Institute and like our Officer Academy and stuff like that we hold throughout the year to help us become better leaders as women.
Yeah.
And then also our philanthropy, which is play therapy, children's play therapy. And play therapy is exactly what it sounds like. It's a way for children to not grow up so fast in a hospital setting. So children with critical
wonderful.
illnesses get to go into this room and they get to play, they get to have fun with the play therapists. We actually have 2 hospitals that have Sigma play therapy rooms. The Children's Medical Center in Dallas, Texas, and the York, the North Carolina Children's Hospital at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Both of those are funded by the Sigma Foundation, and our most alumni and sisters help run it.
Wonderful.
Wow.
So, what's it mean to you guys to represent, your sorority, to represent such a meaningful message for women, not just being judged on these qualifications, but to represent someone of character? What's that mean to you guys?
It's definitely a passion of ours to be a representative of a woman of character. It's definitely something that we look at when we're having new people come into the sorority and things like that. Being a woman of character is, stepping out and being there for everyone, not judging anyone, just, being the best you that you can possibly be, and not being judgmental, not, doing crazy things. It's about being a woman, being a leader, being positive all the time in everything that you do.
Wonderful. That's great. Well, I'm very happy that you guys are hosting this on campus. So just to clarify, members of the student body can participate. Organizations submit a member, correct? And it can be, like you said, someone from What's Up. Fraternities can, have a female representative. So just anyone can represent.
And even if they're not a part of an organization and they want to be in the pageant, they would have to pay the entry fee themselves.
Okay, yeah, that was my next question.
But they are more than welcome. Anybody, any female that's willing to be in the pageant can be in the pageant. So you don't have to represent an organization, but you are more than welcome to come in.
And this is the
participate.
second year that you guys have done
Yes.
it. Great.
Last year we raised a little over $1,200 for our philanthropy.
That's
So as
great.
our first year, we were pretty ecstatic about that.
Yeah. I think it's great that you guys do this to send such a positive message out there to women, and that, you can be a good woman and have good character. You don't just have to look pretty because you're a woman. I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's definitely something that we pride ourselves on.
Well, we are
individual act.
very happy that you guys are throwing this on campus. Like I said, thank you so much for joining us and sending this positive message out.
You're very welcome.
It was wonderful having you on the show.
very
Thank
wel-
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
We'll have more after the break.
It never gets old, huh?
Nope.
It kind of makes you wanna.
Breaking the song?
Yup. I love the sunset.
I love Eagle Lake.
I love the forest. I love when eagles play.
I love the campus!
And all its sights and sounds.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
I love philosophy.
We love diversity. I love English.
And all its weird words.
I love the music.
And all its melodies. Boom diada, boom diada.
Boom diada, boom diada.
I love fraternities.
I love sororities.
I love to draw things.
And all the athletes.
I love Moorhead.
It's such a pretty place.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
Welcome back from that break. We are joined by a special guest and one of our friends here on What's Up, Leandra Peroni.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. It's glad to be back.
Well, we're happy to have you back. What's it been like being away from the talk show desk for this long?
Oh, it's been weird.
Yeah.
But now I am working behind the scenes with News Center, producing and directing all of that good stuff. So had to take a break off of being on air for a bit.
Yeah,
I wasn't here whenever you were on, but I missed you. So
we all missed you being on the show,
Thanks.
even though
I
neither
miss
of us
it.
were here actually.
Yeah.
So
You just miss watching me.
so much change, exactly. So, but we're happy everything's going well for News Center with you.
Thanks.
And today you're here to help us talk about the Kentucky Caucus.
Yes.
Coming up, which is something new actually for the state of Kentucky. It's going to be this Saturday at right in town actually, the Moorhead Convention Center from 10 to 4. So could you go ahead and explain what the caucus is going to be here?
Okay, so the caucus is 3 different counties for Rowan County are coming together they have officials and different groups of representatives for each of the candidates that are basically trying to rally your vote, which is different than a primary where you just go in on your own and put in your vote, no one talks to you, no one does anything. So it gets the discussion started before you vote, and that's something different to Kentucky because we haven't had one.
Yeah, because they're not usually allowed to be there and influence your decision
Exactly.
and everything. So
It's normally you just go in, do your business, and vote and leave. So.
yeah.
Now, I have a question. Where I've heard that Trump was in Louisville and that he was planning on coming to Lexington.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, big change right there. But so why is he campaigning in those cities when we're having the caucus in Moorhead?
Well, there's multiple caucuses
Okay,
throughout the
okay.
state.
Didn't know that.
It's based on your region, right? So depending on, we have the 3 counties put in one because I guess just of the population sizes. So there'll be multiple caucuses throughout the state on that day.
See, I did not know that.
So, and then they'll all convene at the right after 4 is when they cut off the deadline.
Correct.
And they'll all reconvene with all the votes and everything. So the interesting thing about a caucus for Kentucky is that this is the first time the Republican Party has had one in Kentucky. Usually it's just been a primary where you just go and vote and then you leave. So the reason that they did this, just for everyone who doesn't know, is Rand Paul was running for senator in Kentucky and also for the presidential nomination as well. So you can't have your name on twice for a primary ballot. So that's how this all came about. And people were actually, I was surprised when he resigned from the presidential race because
Like, you put all this work in.
you went through all this work just to be able to do both, and now, you know, all of Kentucky is like affected by your decision, you know?
Because it was like all of his funding and like planning and promoting for it. So he got it going, and then he was just like, bye.
Yeah, you can bye. No, because like the primary is funded by the state, and the caucus is completely funded by the Republican Party. So from our understanding, Rand Paul put up like all of the money
From what I know.
for this. So I think that's just interesting. Yeah, it's crazy to me. So for the presidential candidates, we've heard about Trump being, you know, in the state and everything. Do we know if we've heard from anybody else coming into the state? Or I was hoping that we'd have some people in, you know, Round County because of the whole Kim Davis thing.
Well, from what I've heard, representatives of each of the candidates will be there. So someone who is in their close like group of political people, I guess you could say, will be there, and then definitely all of the people from like Round County who are supporting them will be there. But I don't know about any of the actual candidates who are going to be in this area.
So do you guys think that, you know, deciding to do a caucus is a good thing for the state as opposed to a primary?
I don't think so. I think regardless what's going to happen, whenever it comes down to the presidential election, the state's going to be red. So
You think so?
I think so. I think regardless of what's going to happen, there's too many people that are uneducated on the political system and actually don't know what they believe in. And because they won't show up and vote, and the ones that do, in terms of counties and everything like that, the state will be red by the end of it all.
I've not got to experience either side of voting before because, you know,
Yeah.
first time being of the age getting to vote. So I couldn't really tell you either way.
Well, we'll have to see on Saturday. Will I see you guys there, hopefully? Anyone can go, Democrats or Republicans alike. They want everyone to go and experience the caucus.
I'm actually having to drive home to go vote because I couldn't fill out an absentee ballot because it had to be due like way early. So I'm having to inconveniently drive home to vote, but I will be voting.
Gotcha. Well, I'm going to go check it out, and I'll let you guys know how it goes, okay? Thank you so much, Leanza, for
Thank
coming
you.
on the show.
Thank you for
Well,
being here.
hopefully maybe we can see you sometime later this season, all right?
Absolutely.
Well, after the break, we are going to give you guys an update on all the construction going on campus. So we'll see you, okay? Welcome back from that break. We are joined again by our guest host, Alyssa. So did you guys get an updated email about all the construction going on campus?
I don't read emails very often.
Well, if you checked your email, you guys probably got something about all the new stuff that they have going on. So I know campus construction has really been a drag. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but just trying to even like walking around on campus, you can't really get anywhere with something
I
blocking.
know.
Yeah,
We
it's like an
live in
obstacle
Nunn.
course.
Yeah.
We live in Nunn, and the road up to Nunn is just completely blocked off.
The bottom of my shoes are always muddy from going into alumni.
I mean, like, I appreciate, like, I know it's not going to benefit me while I'm here, so I
Yeah.
appreciate, like, that they're trying to do a lot to, advance the university and stuff like that, but clearly it's an inconvenience for the students on campus. So, yeah, and I work, when you try to go to the rec center and you live in Nunn, you're, like, making an
You have to
entire,
go
like,
all the
lap
way
around the university,
You want to go to
basically.
the pod, if you want to go to alumni.
If you want to do anything and you're, like, taking an entire, like, lap.
Yeah,
so.
and I definitely think it'll be worth it when they get done.
Yeah.
But right now, it's just a mess.
yeah.
And parking is really bad.
So bad.
Yeah. Well, the ironic thing, they're making the parking garage.
Yeah.
And parking is, just horrible.
Yeah.
So, but right now they have a temporary dining facility being constructed behind Lloyd Cassidy, and that's actually going to serve as the dining hall once they close ADUC.
Yeah.
And that's going to be big too, because that's, one of
Isn't
the
ADUC
busiest.
closing this May?
Yes.
Like after?
Yep.
Yeah.
It won't be. It used to be closing after spring break, but they pushed it back to the end of the semester. So that'll be better because no one's going to be on campus.
So where are we going to eat
Well,
next semester?
At this temporary dining facility that they're building behind Lloyd Cassidy.
Oh.
So I don't know what's going to be there yet. I don't know if they're just taking like the old facilities and just moving them there or something like that.
I'm having a heart attack because
Yeah.
I just realized Starbucks is going to be gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
How am
How
I
are you
supposed
gonna
to survive
survive?
college without Starbucks?
I don't
without
even
my
know.
coffee?
I don't even know.
That's true.
Fuzzy
Yeah,
Duck will be
maybe
getting
I do love
pretty
Fuzzy
popular
Duck.
over there.
Local business would definitely be getting a big
So and like they're building that parking garage and they finally put all the concrete pieces up. So they're going to be like, what's next is just shipping all these huge like already prefabricated pieces into campus, and that's going to create even more traffic than is already there. So
Wonderful.
We appreciate it.
and the next
And
thing
what you
you guys
trying to
can,
do?
the next thing you can be looking forward to is a huge crane.
A crane?
In that area. So
In
that'll
the morning.
be fun.
Oh my goodness.
In the morning?
Yep.
I have an 8 a.m. most
Yep.
days anyway. So.
Starting this week, actually, they're going to start bringing all this stuff in. So
Great.
the police department has been like notified and everything, and they're going to be trying to like conduct traffic and stuff. Just make sure
good.
you guys are being careful, please, whenever you're walking around on campus with all this construction going on. They've tried to like let everyone know, and they've even told people like with the reserve spots in that section, in the sections, like, hey, you need to move your car. We're going to move it for you. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. I hope in the end, obviously, it'll be all worth it. Just right now, I know it's hard for students to
Yeah.
see the benefits of it. So I don't know. What do you guys think about it?
Well, I'm sad that I'll be gone by
Yeah.
the time it's all done, but I'm really happy that they're getting more done on the construction, and so whenever it is completed, it's gonna be beautiful. I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm excited to come back as an alumni and see like like all those other college campuses are like huge and beautiful, and that's like going to be Morehead State
Yeah.
when we come back. So on one hand, it sucks, but on one hand, thank you guys for caring so much about like the student body
Thank you.
to put so much work into it. So after the break, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. We're going to be playing a game with Mike. It's going to be a race against the clock with Ricky and Alyssa versus Mike Jones.
I didn't sign
So
up for this.
we'll see you after the break.
This is Morehead State University President Wayne Andrews, and you're watching Morehead State University Television on Channel 85.
Can't get enough of what's up? You can always find us online.
On your phone.
On your tablet.
We're everywhere.
Make sure you like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
You can catch every episode of What's Up on msutv.net.
Welcome back from that break. It's time for our final segment of the show where we have a special guest. His name is Teddy, and he will be cutting Mike Jones' hair today. But that is not the only thing that's going to be happening. Teddy here has 2 minutes to cut Mike's hair, while on the other corner we have Ricky and special guest Alyssa. They will be unwrapping 3 Hershey Kisses, but they have to be wearing oven mitts the entire time. So, are you guys ready over there?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right, are you guys ready over here?
I guess.
Okay,
Unfortunately.
then let's get this show started. Let me get the timer ready. I have a clock right back here. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. All right, he's taking the back approach, starting at the back of the head. As you can see back here, he's making it very short. Mike, do you actually have any idea what's going on right now?
Oh, all right.
Just
This
listen,
is so
just listen
hard.
to the man.
This is so difficult. Oh, nope, I'm not doing as well as I thought. Okay. Okay. Oh. No.
All right,
No.
you guys, how are we doing over here?
Terrible.
Terrible.
Do you guys even have one Hershey Kiss left? Perfect.
No, this is so hard.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Oh. I keep getting pieces.
He's like, he's going really fast over there, so you guys might want to
I broke a piece of the chocolate
speed it
somehow.
up. Cheating. I believe
Somehow.
that's cheating. That
I
is
don't- I
cheating.
didn't do
We
it
have
on
a cheater
purpose.
over here in corner 1.
I'm not trying to cheat.
I promise. I don't
And back over here.
Oh.
I don't really know what I'm looking at,
Oh,
but
no. Time. How much time?
The same haircut as me.
okay, great.
I got one.
How much time
Great,
do we have
okay.
left?
I got one.
Perfect.
I got one.
I got one
I
too. Yay. Oh yeah, we're gonna lose.
We also forgot to mention during the instructions that after they unwrap, well, I guess Ricky just made up her own rules.
Yep.
She's going to go ahead and eat
I'm
the Hershey
losing, so
Kiss.
I'm running.
And
Well,
Alyssa's following suit.
I'm losing. So I'm just gonna. Oh.
I wouldn't necessarily say you're losing, but I would say that Teddy
this
has
Hershey
quite
Kiss
the lead on you.
It's going so much better than my first one.
That's okay.
Oh. Okay.
It looks like Teddy's already almost done. Let's see, we only have 40 seconds left in our countdown.
Come on, Ricky.
I got one.
It looks good. No, it looks really good.
This is terrible.
All right, in 10,
Oh no.
Oh my God.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
I'm all right.
4,
I did
3,
it. But look at my
2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Well, Mike, how does it feel?
It feels better. It definitely got a little bit cooler in here since the hair went, but
Yeah.
yeah, like
Sweet.
I feel like $1 million, even though I don't know what I look like.
It looks a lot like Teddy's.
It's definitely a lot like mine. Not nearly as sloppy as I anticipated.
It looks very good. No, it looks great. Thank you so much. All right, when you guys get cleaned up, you can go ahead and join us over here, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and
All right, so how do you guys think that you did?
Oh,
I
Ricky
got
did it. Yeah.
I did it.
You completed it.
I completed it.
All
I did
three.
not.
I got chocolate all over these
I
oven
think
mitts.
you got 1.5.
I got 1.5. Yes, I got 1.5.
That's
for sure.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you're our winner then, Ricky
Yeah.
Nelson.
I win. Well, does it count because Alyssa's my partner?
No. That means you both lost, and actually, I
Yeah.
believe that Teddy is the winner then.
Yeah, Teddy's the winner.
Mike Jones is also the loser.
Well, you guys ready to join us over here?
yeah.
Great.
He had a pretty big patch that I left.
Can I take my oven mitts off?
Yes, you guys can go ahead and
Oh.
demit.
Okay.
Good job.
All right. Well, what do you guys think?
You look snazzy.
He looks snazzy, yeah.
You look snazzy.
For being a haircut in 2 minutes, like
That's-
it looks pretty good,
You should
actually.
open up a shop.
I should
Yeah.
open
Teddy's 2 minute
Teddy's-
haircut.
Yeah.
shop.
Teddy's
And
2
this
minutes.
is the only haircut I can do.
It's the only one that
I
you
will
guys
give
get.
you this haircut in 2 minutes and nothing else.
If that's the haircut you want.
Does this make it look better?
It doesn't
Yeah.
look bad.
All right, you guys, that's all the time that we have today. I just want to give you guys a few things that we have. We have the weekend events for you, just like we did last week. Friday, you can check out, you can join the ladies of Zeta Phi Beta for an evening of bowling fun in Laughlin. Saturday is the OVC basketball tournament, so make sure you support your Eagles this weekend. Sunday, and actually this entire weekend, Outdoor Adventures is going on a spelunking trip in Mammoth Cave, so that sounds intense. And then on Monday, the Moorhead Music Department is teaming up with Round County High School for a band concert. So hopefully you guys can all check that out with you. Alyssa, thank you so much for joining on the
Thank
show
you.
this week.
Thank you for having
Teddy,
me.
thank you so much for participating in our little game here.
Oh, great.
All right. Well, if you guys are ready, make sure you always stop and listen to What's Up.
What's up? I don't have any cards to throw, so I'll
Thank
throw
you,
my
guys.
other mitts. Woo!